So we had a question around moving kids and data from one year to the next. I'm going to show you a really simple way. Docio, I've just added this feature, which is a really, really cruisy and great way to be able to see each kid's data from year to year. As you can see, I've got test class 2019, test class 2020. This is something I've had to adjust, and I haven't as yet, but will for next year, but just adding the year at the end of the name of each of my classes. So what I'm going to do is just copy some students over, okay? And I'm going to copy, I'm just going to choose a couple of students here. So I'm going to click on the hammer, click on students. Just going to choose a few in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going to copy those students, and I'm going to copy those to my test class for 2020. And it's going to include all resources and all annotations, and I'm going to copy them over. I don't like to delete my students from year to year. I just hide my classes and then start a new class each year. So I'm going to head back out to my test class 2020, and clearly I've got no data for 2020 yet. But if I click on any of my students in this new test class, and I actually click on, I'm just going to hold down on that student and then click on data. Up will come a whole heap of data. So I can view student 20. I can view student 20's data from the 2019 class. So there's the summary of the data I had. So catch and bounce, I actually, because it was a test class, didn't actually have any data. It still had it set up in a category folder. That's why we're showing the rarely. And then the 2020, haven't got any data as yet, but I'm able to set that up. As it says here, to create your summary, tap on the triple dot button and add and remove your column. So I can add any column of data that I've got from my children into my summary, and then that will show up here. So I've got my 2019 data. Okay, and then I can go back and look at my 2020 data, and then the following year, 2021, so we can get a real running progress of what our kids are. And all we have to do is archive our classes from year to year. So the data's still stored in iDocio, but it's not actually deleted. So a really simple way to move our data from year to year and be able to get a running progress from the child from prep to grade 6 of what they've been able to do and achieve.